Alright, everybody, it's Nash here, and welcome to another Texas Longhorn football video. Now, today we're going to be talking about how the voters, the AP voters specifically, are cautiously optimistic about the Texas Longhorns in the year 2023. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. If you like the video, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and then comment down below your thoughts on where Texas should be ranked this year in the preseason. Now, there's multiple ways that you can go about it. Some people, they view the preseason polls as a prediction of where the team is going to end up at the end of the year. And then some people just use it as it's no simpler than they think that this team at this moment is ranked so-and-so. And real quick, before we start all this off, I'm going to show all the AP voters right here. This is what the AP voters look like. So what I did was I went and I took each individual voter. I said, hey, where did you vote? How did you vote? And I put you in a bar graph. Now, not a single person has Texas unranked. Not a single person. But the lowest that we have Texas ranked is 21. The highest you'll have somebody ranked Texas, having ranked Texas, is number 6. And one of those people is none other than Kirk Bohls, the perennial Longhorn doubter, the guy that Texas fans, including me, that say, hey, he's a Longhorn reporter, but he's a hater. He's a hater. You know what? I finally agree with Kirk. Obviously, it's because he has something good. But at the end of the day, I think this just goes to show that Kirk, he hasn't been a Longhorn hater. He's been exactly what the realistic people have said. He's just sharing his opinion and speaking his mind. Now, like I said, with cautious optimism, to start off this video, okay, we have 44 voters in between rank 10 and 14. That's where the cautious optimism is. There's a ton of votes. Majority of votes are sitting right there in the top 15 range. Now, what's really interesting to me is it's the same amount of people on opposite sides of that. So if you want to go to the other side, okay, hey, how many people have Texas ranked really high? Okay, like I said, 6 to 9. From rank 6 to 9, there have been 10 people to submit a ballot for Texas to be ranked, ranked 6 through 9. On the opposite side of that, there have been 10 people to submit a ballot to have Texas ranked 15 through 21. The cautious optimism. This is, you just see it time and time again with this, with all the data here. There's teams there's people that are afraid to vote for Texas because Texas has burned them. You look at Joel Klatt, what Joel Klatt just said the other day. He was talking, and for those that hadn't heard what Joel Klatt said, let me just go ahead and fill you in. Joel Klatt, he believes in Texas. He thinks that the talent, everything that everybody has ever said about Texas, not fulfilling, expectations. Well, Joel Klatt's just tired of voting for... He's just tired of giving Texas props and saying, hey, this is a top 5 team like he did last year. And then he got let down. So they're just... At this point, for certain people, it's put up or shut up time. And really, they're going through what us Texas fans have gone through, which is battered fan syndrome. Time and time again, us Texas fans have been battered, and we're used to this. But... you know what we're not used to? We're not used to having a roster with as much depth as we have this year. We're not used to seeing results on both the offensive and defensive side of the football. We're not used to bringing back returning production, large percentages of it. I mean, when you factor in the fact that we lost Bijan Robinson and Roschon Johnson, and we're still managing to bring back a high percentage of our offense and a high percentage of our defense. And our defense, we just lost Coburn and Ojimo. Make no mistake, that should hurt a team. Losing big bodies like that. Unless, and I'm not saying Texas is this team yet, but we're about to find out. We're going to find out very soon. If you are able to replace the Coburns and the Ojimos and keep on filling these guys, have a Tavondre Sweat, have a Byron Murphy step up, which I think they will, and Alfred Collins, who's been surging in camp right now. If you have all these things happen, I mean, that's how the Georgias, that's how the Alabamas, that's how the Penn States, the Ohio State, whatever good team you want to name, that's how they remain at the top and stay at the top. The Clemsons of the world. I know Clemsoning used to be a thing, but you know what? If you were born in 2010, all you've seen in your 13 years of life is Clemson winning. That's all you've ever seen. All you've ever known. So, the Texas Longhorn team, there are people that believe in this Texas team voting 6 through 9, saying, hey, you know what? It's a good team. I'm not gonna buy all the old past stuff, past coaches and all that, and gonna follow Sark. But at the end of the day, majority of the people, and let me get the percentage for y'all real quick, which that comes up to 68.7%. So about 70% of the people say, you know what, Texas, you're a really good team. You could be really good, but you can also let us down. And quite frankly, we're tired of giving y'all these really good ranks, because the reality is Texas is probably ranked lower than where they should be. If you were to put this Texas roster and slap the Alabama logo on it, slap the Ohio State logo on it, slap the Georgia logo on it, slap any good team that hasn't struggled like Texas over the last few years, and that's going to be a top 6 team with this roster. Guaranteed. So at the end of the day, it is time to put up or shut up. And with that being said, let's go find out about how legit this ranking is, and let's go cheer on our horns. The game days are almost here. Almost here. Let me see. Got my little mic in the way. Hello, Mikey. Yeah. 2 Saturdays. 2 Saturdays left. And then, on that 3rd Saturday, we'll have some college football. All right, everybody. Hope you all have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. And if you tuned in this long and you hadn't done it, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and then comment down below your thoughts on where Texas should be ranked. All right. Hook!